Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I'm back. I had a little vacation.
Let's go to the beach, let's go get our work.
We're back with the Football Central podcast here with Alex and Jake. Today we're going to talk about Premier League, Champions League, and a little list we came up with because we love lists over here. Lists are our favorite. So let's start with Premier League, Easy and simple. Let's get to it. First game we want to talk about, Arsenal Forest, a 0-0 draw. The Arsenal fan will take over from here.
Oh man, this is not fun. Second 0-0 draw in a row. I'm just gonna say something.
Let me tell you something else, man.
I know it's not like super relevant to the game, but like we play so much more entertaining football in the Champions League. Like, everybody hates on us so much for, like, having not entertaining football. And I get it, because I agree, in the Prem it is kind of boring sometimes, but...
Kinda?
If you watched the Arsenal-Inter game today, bro, it was so entertaining. And, like, if you're just a bot and you just say, like, oh, yeah, Arsenal-Inter, that would be such a boring game, they're just gonna sit back the whole game. But they didn't, and it was 3-1. It was super fun to watch, too. So, anyway, that's unrelated. Arsenal Forest 0-0 was not fun. We were rotating, to be fair, for, majority of the game. And then, Saka, Jesus came on. They made a really big difference, but it wasn't enough. And Trossard came on as well. Yeah, I don't know. We just can't break down low blocks at the moment. And it's pretty embarrassing. But... yeah, I honestly don't know. I think we played well. I think we probably should have won. So I'm not too worried. It wasn't like it was a horrible performance and we're gonna continue to get no-nos, but just not happy with it.
I just feel like it was such a missed opportunity because obviously we'll talk about later City dropping like they did points and you guys dropping points.
And then Villa lost.
And Villa
lost. So it was like such a missed opportunity for you guys. If you guys won, I think it would have been.
At least we didn't lose.
Yeah.
At least we didn't.
I do want to say one thing that a lot of people have said, like on different podcasts, but we haven't gotten around to. Murillo is exceptional. That guy. He I don't know. He made that one mistake. I don't remember on who, but he let the player slipped through, and he got back and made that tackle himself. Do you remember that?
Yeah. It was on the Gyoke, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Both of their center backs are super good. Milinkovic is super good, and then
there was that
that
one ball that Murillo played that got eventually swapped up by Raya and kicked out. That was scary. He can just do that. He's really good.
Bruh, nah, because their whole defense is super good because they have Sells in goal who got...
He was also so good that game.
He split the Golden Glove last year with Raya.
Mm-hmm.
And then Milankovic and Murillo are great. And then you have Nico Williams and... oh, shoot, what's his name, bro?
Olaina?
Yeah. Hey, bro, that defense is so good.
Chelsea legend.
Oh, God.
What?
Chelsea
That's
legend.
a Chelsea legend.
Oh.
Academy boy.
I didn't even know that, bro.
He's an academy boy.
Academy.
Mm.
A lot of players
A lot of the fullbacks. Lewis Miley's academy, Liveramento's academy, Oliana, Lewis Hall.
Yeah, I don't know. They have a good defense, so it's not the end of the world, but I definitely would have liked to see more.
It baffles me how Forest is in 17th. They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just speaks to the quality of the Prem. I mean.
Yeah, well, and they've had
last
European football.
Yeah,
last year, it felt like the difference between the bottom three and the rest of the league was so crazy. I mean, it was Ipswich, Leicester, and Southampton. They were all trash, and they were free points pretty much every week. I guess Ipswich sometimes were okay, but it felt
they
like the
beat
other two
Chelsea that one time.
Yeah.
Liam Delap
Yeah.
legacy game.
Hey,
Well,
I mean,
Liam Delap was good sometimes, but
he
I
was
felt
pretty
like
good
they
last
just
season.
sucked. And now they're kind of like you still play Leeds or you play
Hey, Leeds
But
are
Leeds is
good.
good.
Leeds are
Leeds
good this
through
year. Wolves
they
is the
ran through
yeah
them.
Wolves are the 3 points this
yeah
year.
Wolves and Burnley are the only like bad teams
Yeah.
this year.
Wolves recently are not free points.
True, undefeated in 26. You gotta give them credit.
Yeah, they've been good. Yeah, I don't know. On to the next game. What do we want to do next? Should we do Brentford? Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Brentford, Chelsea.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to speak, or Jake can speak. Which one you want to speak, Jake?
I don't care. You can go first.
All right, I do want to go. I want to speak about two things specifically in this game. One, the impact that Liam Delap had. We just spoke about him. He was, I wouldn't say great, but you felt him when he came on the pitch.
What?
Like he got in there. Pause. No,
Did you feel him? Bro?
I felt him, bro. I felt him. No,
I
you
swear
felt
that's
his
how
presence.
Arsenal fans speak about Gyökeres, bro.
Nah, you felt his presence on the pitch when he came on, and then he draws that penalty. It was kind of similar to the one he drew against Chelsea last season, where he goes into the box, picks up on a loose ball, and he gets clipped by the keeper. But he's good at that, and if he can do that under Rossignol, we'll have a nice duo. Obviously, João Pedro scoring that goal, which was a great finish, and then Palmer hopefully getting his confidence up. I didn't like that he didn't celebrate. He doesn't seem too happy, but I'm pretty sure that's just because of our medical staff subbing him off.
That's valid.
And then the second thing,
I think he's just pissed.
Yeah, he's
He
pissed.
seems like an angry guy right now.
Second thing I want to talk about is Rossignol Ball. Now, I don't know how to feel about it after 3 games. I mean, Charlton was Charlton. That doesn't really count. Arsenal, we didn't give up. I felt like Enzo wouldn't have let us get into that position, but we also wouldn't have capitalized on too many of the opportunities. And then getting us back against Arsenal, and then we kind of just we dominated the ball. We let them capitalize on some chances, which eventually got to nothing, and then we had some scrappy goals. And I don't know if I like that or not. I think there's a few more things we need to tweak into the squad, especially that thing where he has the keeper kind of go next to the center back in that back 4, and then one of the fullbacks pushes up into midfield. I feel like Sanchez needs to work on the ball playing ability. I think next year with Penders will be good, but yeah, I think we just need a little bit more time to see what's really up with them.
I felt like at least in the Arsenal game, it was really good management from him. Because you look at the goals that we scored, one of them was good, but 2 of them very well should have been saved by Sanchez. So that's you can't put that on the manager.
Although I do think that second goal shouldn't have been a goal. I think it should have been a foul before the throw-in, but,
Well, then there's the argument for offsides.
No, we're not.
I think it's onside. I'm just saying VAR has to be consistent. That's crazy if they call that on Haaland.
But it shouldn't have been called on Haaland either, so.
Agreed, yeah.
But yeah.
There's a few ifs and buts in that game.
Yeah,
there's still a return fixture.
I think overall,
we'll
obviously, I don't think he was subbing on Garnacho expecting him to get a brace, but you have to credit him for that because that is his sub.
What y'all know about Cup Garnacho?
And
yeah, come on, bro.
I mean, obviously, Chelsea fans didn't want Maresca. Most of them didn't want Maresca to leave.
I didn't.
But at the same time, a lot of people, from what I've seen, a lot of Chelsea fans kept complaining about his subs and his starting 11 choices, and it feels like Maresca or Rosinha is doing a better job with that. So that's something I'm impressed with.
A few other things before we move on to the next game about Chelsea. There's just some news. Disasi's come back into first team training, which I don't know how to feel about it. I have no clue because he was last time I heard stinking it in the under 21s. And then Modric apparently is going to join first team training soon, which I'm not completely sure if that's a true story, but I've seen it on the football Instagram page, and they usually don't just spout rumors.
I've seen a lot.
There's been
about
lots
that,
of talk.
so.
And it's hard to believe what's real because he had a 4-year ban, and it's probably been close to 2 years now.
But
and they said that they were gonna
they never
shrink
really,
it because
yeah,
because he didn't knowingly take it. That was the whole thing.
Mhm.
Was he didn't do it on purpose. So we'll see. But if he comes back, I'm excited. I'm not excited for Disasi. I'm not excited if we get Jacquet. I hope we don't get him. I thought that Chelsea played a good game. They definitely got outplayed by Brentford. If you look at the stat sheet, it's probably Chelsea won the game and they dominated. They did not. We should have lost. Rob Sanchez saved our ass. Had a great save on a one-on-one.
Yes, that
Sade
save
had
was great.
Sade dropped Chalobah and then played it across the net for no reason instead of just blasting
that
it.
was
That was such
so
a free goal.
I think it was just because it was on his left foot, which I don't get. Just blast it. You're a pro footballer in the Premier League. What are we worrying about?
Yeah, that was bad, but we looked more direct, and that was good. But we definitely weren't the better team. It's hard to say we were better. I think Brentford
But
would
it's
win on a
always
different day.
scary playing Brentford, especially with Igor Thiago up there, because he can do so many
Brentford
different
tips
things.
us every time.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the loss, I think they're still 7th, and a lot of people had them going down. So that's super
I did.
impressive.
I had them going down. I'm very surprised
Yeah, I
that
did
they're.
as well. Yeah.
I didn't think Igor Thiago would be this good, but he's been balling.
Yeah.
But he got clamped by Tosin.
Tosin was great. Unfortunately, he came off injured. He was great.
Yeah, he's gone
But
for
Fofana
a few weeks,
is
what they said.
Fofana's just unbelievable. I really love Fofana. Fofana, if he stays healthy, I think that guy can be such a piece.
Fofana's good. Garnacho's back to being buns. The thing about the Chelsea wingers is whoever they start is terrible. I don't know if either of you watched the game, but that miss that he had, Neto, blows by and then
Neto
whizzes
was
across
good,
the
though,
box.
this game.
And
Neto-
it's
Neto-
wide open. I think it was a 0.6 xG, and then Garnacho just blasted it wide. Terrible shot.
No, but
And
Neto was good.
It's always
this
whoever
game.
we start. Neto was good, but whoever we start at left wing is just destined to be terrible. And then whoever we sub on, we'll have a better we'll have a game that oh, maybe we should start them, and then we'll start them the next game and they'll be terrible.
The only
So we'll
player
sub the
that
other
can
person
go, the only player that can go on our left flank and not do bad is Estevao.
Yeah, but
he shouldn't be the left wing because I feel like he plays better on the right. So
he can play anywhere, dude. That guy's.
he can't play, but he does cut into the
Yeah,
left.
he does cutting in, and eventually he'll just merge because he doesn't know how to stay there. Because I remember we subbed on. He kind of just went into the middle. He was on the left.
Yeah, was that the Villa game?
No, no, the Arsenal game. Was it not?
Yeah, it was Arsenal.
They subbed on.
Oh, yeah.
They subbed on. Who was it? I forgot who they subbed on. I think it might have been Garnacho. And then he came from the middle, from attacking midfield to the right wing. He just doesn't know how to stay. But it's fine. He does what he wants. He's Estevao.
Yeah. He played one game at left wing because they subbed on Neto and then moved Estevao to the left, and he got 2 good moves.
I remember that game.
Garnacho.
Was that Bournemouth? I think that might have been Bournemouth.
It might have been Bournemouth.
The 0-0.
That sounds about right, yeah. Because I knew it was 0-0. He fried a bunch of people, though.
Yeah, he was really, and that was the one where he blew the kiss to the left back, or the right back.
Yeah.
Next game, United City. Big game for United. Patrick Dorgu is Gareth Bale reincarnated. Let me just put that out there. He was so good.
Bruh, I
Eric's the GOAT, bro.
Stocks in Dorgu at the start of the season, and people were hating on it for a while, but it low-key has been good recently. He's been tough.
That scoreline should have been at least 5 or 6-0. City got. Oof.
If you count the offsides goals, it probably
even
would've
the
been,
misses. There was a few misses over there.
Yeah.
I think it was Ahmad hit the post.
Dominated.
Yeah, Kobe Mainu first game in the starting 11 this season. Played well.
Yeah.
Unfortunate
Yeah, he was good, and
because
Pep still can't beat interim managers, bro. Owned by McFarlane and owned by Carrick.
Dude, McFarlane's the GOAT. Nah, but it's unfortunate that Kobe Mainu played well because now he's not going to want to leave and come to Chelsea.
I'm still hoping.
Link up with his best buddy Cole Palmer,
It's still gonna happen. Just watch. just like Gahey and Semenyo were gonna happen to Chelsea. It'll happen.
Yeah.
And the last game is Everton Villa. That was a very shocking result for a lot of people. To be fair, Everton have been quite good this season, so it's not the craziest thing, but still, shocking result. And Barry gets the winning goal.
It was a good finish. It was a good finish.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. It's taken
I'm not,
him quite
but-
a bit to. It's taken him quite a bit to come around to the Premier League, but I feel like he's starting to play a bit better.
They should just buy Richarlison back. Like, both of their strikers are buns.
They should.
Beto.
No, give Barry time. Give Barry time. I think he's starting to adjust a little bit. He has like 2 goals in his last 3 games, I think.
It was a good game, though. I mean, in another day, Villa probably win because they looked better majority of the game.
There was that one save by Pickford on that Rodgers attempt, which was out.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I don't know how
Rodgers placed a
Rodgers got it
couple
on
of them.
target, though. Like, he was, like, falling
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, Rodgers was kind of though, because he missed a couple that he probably
Yeah.
should have at least put on target. But yeah, that sounds like we have covered the Premier League roundup, and on to the Champions League roundup for today. Today is Tuesday, but after the games, and then we will move on and talk about predictions for the Wednesday games. To be honest, we probably will not have this out before Wednesday, so you can kind of just look at these predictions and see if we got them right or
Who has
if
the most
we're
ball knowledge.
stupid and yeah, we suck.
Hopefully our new editor can do some magic.
Wow, man. Damn.
Yeah, he did. Props to him because I'm sure for anyone who is a recurring viewer, if you saw our previous videos versus our last video, huge difference. It looked amazing, and
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
The most editing we
start
did
of
was
the-
on our game. Remember we did guess the player? I added
Oh, yeah,
all the
yeah,
dings.
yeah.
That's the most.
just putting the scores. And,
That's the most
Yeah.
we did. Our editor's great. Props to him.
Mhm.
All right.
And the start was great with the music and the hearts all over the screen. That was funny. Starting off, we're gonna go with PSG Sporting, a pretty shocking
Luis Suarez.
and Luis Suarez with a goal. Not the
2.
Oh, he had 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
thought
both.
he just got the second, but yeah,
Oh, yeah, both of them.
he's actually very good.
Is he the next
I've been
striker
impressed.
that Arsenal are going to spend 90 million on, guys? When
Is he the
Gyökeres
next
eventually
Luis
flops?
Not the Uruguayan though.
Suarez?
Of course.
Um,
But yeah, very very shocking result. At least to me. I feel like Sporting this year I guess they were last year, but a lot of people hate on the Portuguese league and say, they kind of just a farmers league and they can't really do well. But I feel like Sporting the past 2 years has been pretty good in Europe. Benfica obviously have struggled, so we'll see how that goes tomorrow. I think they play Juve, but
yes, they do.
I don't
They
know.
do.
Surprising result, and
And Benfica are actually my
Yeah.
favorite Portuguese team because of AA9 skills back in the day. If y'all know ball, y'all know ball. If y'all know ball, y'all know ball.
That's crazy. I just like Mourinho, so
Yeah, Mourinho is great also. But yeah, Sporting, they're good in the Champions League. I have no clue how they're doing in the league though. So
yeah, I don't know how they're doing it.
I'm pretty sure they're top.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, them and Porto is probably because Benfica has been
no, they're
great.
second. Porto are first.
Yeah.
By a decent. Porto are unbeaten. They're 17-1.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Damn.
17.
Good
One draw
Porto.
only.
Yo,
17
Costa, the
wins.
goat.
4 goals conceded in 18 games.
So who- already.
Might have to talk about Porto.
Yeah,
They might have a better defense than us at this point.
They do.
not hard.
Speaking of us, speaking of us, Arsenal versus Inter. Very fun game to watch. I watched some. I I don't know what portion I watched. Probably about 70%. I had class, which actually got canceled, but I didn't see the email. So I drove 30 minutes to my one class that's on the other campus, and then I got to the door, and it says class is canceled today, and I felt
Gas mileage
stupid.
in this economy.
But yeah, but
Hey, but y'all just gotta
regardless,
get
I
your
got to
gas
watch
at
the second
Sam's
half,
Club. That's the
and I
method.
watched.
Oh, and he's in Washington. That's got to be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got. I saw all the goals anyway, so it wasn't that bad. I listened to what I didn't watch, but very promising result. They did have a lot more chances than I liked, but we didn't play Gabrielle.
Who's
So,
this
I mean,
guy
he
that
came
scored
on
the Inter
later.
goal? Pedar Susic? I've never heard of this guy in my
Oh,
life.
he was actually decent. I mean,
I've never heard of this dude in my life.
he was solid.
No idea. He has only 2 starts this year for them in the Champions League. So.
He scored on y'all? Y'all really letting
He-
goals into
bro, nah,
Garnacho
it
and
was a
Susic?
banger.
I'm crying.
I can go over-
Brace
I can go over
Garnacho
everything.
into.
The first goal was pretty cool. Timber kind of slides it across, and Jesus just comes in and nice finish. Then the second one, or the tying one for Inter, I kind of felt like Zubamendi should have stepped, or I believe there's somebody else there. They were just trying to close on the ball. It falls perfectly for this random Susic or whatever, and like it's just he gets a clear shot on goal from like right outside the box, like maybe a foot outside the box, and he just has a great finish. But props to him. And then Jesus gets a header of you'll never guess a corner.
Oh!
And then
Wow.
We're so
Oh.
surprised. We're so surprised.
Gyökeres, without it happen, gets a crazy like.
Was it a one-on-one though?
Kind of.
It was a good finish. It's probably the first good goal he
He
scored.
got played through, and then the guys kind of caught up to him, but the one guy
Okay.
was on his left.
I didn't see the game
then
or the goals, so I'm not.
Saka got the ball ahead of him, and then he kind of just like backheeled it to Gyökeres, and then, the guy was back on Saka, so then he just kind of curled it top right, and it like deflected off the goalie's fingertips and went in, but it was still like, I think it would have gone in if he didn't. It definitely would have gone in if he didn't touch it anyway. So it was a great goal, but yeah, super promising offensively. I've been thrilled with our attack in the Champions League, so that makes me very excited with the knockouts coming up. And we have, I'm sure, secured a top 8 finish, which is super
I think
cool.
y'all did that like 3 match weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. But regardless, we are now 1 game away from being the first unbeaten team in this new Champions League format.
Not only
And-
unbeaten, but unbeaten.
Give him the trophy.
Wins.
Well, perfect. Yeah. And then, our last game is against Kairat, and it's at home, so.
That's an Satpayev hat trick to submit himself as a Chelsea
Yeah,
legend.
Yes.
I'm sure. But
They've scored 5 goals.
moving on, we have our last recap of the day. Madrid Monaco 6-1.
To be fair, I put this on the list because I thought this was going to be interesting. I put this on the list before the games because I knew we weren't going to be able to record before them. I thought this was going to be interesting, and it just became a 6-1 thrashing.
Demolished.
Jordan
prediction would have
Kante,
been like
I signed him in career mode
3-2.
once. He scored.
Probably. Mbappe brace. Vinny
Vinny
had
looked great.
a goal and 2 assists. He was very good.
Mastantuono
And
goal.
Bellingham. Yeah, Mastantuano and Bellingham both got a goal.
Arda Guler assist. Yeah, they're
And
just spreading the love around.
Bellingham did like this
Yeah.
because the Spanish press has been saying he's like going out and drinking at nightclubs and stuff. So he's kind of mocking them. And I was looking on FotMob because somebody sent it to me. One of the players on FotMob on Monaco, one of their center backs, the guy that got the own goal, got a 2.1. I've genuinely
Kerr?
never seen something that low.
Kerr.
It
That's
was
insane.
Didn't he play for West Ham? Or am I tripping?
I'm
Maybe.
not sure, but I
Tilo
can
Kerr.
find it.
I think he played for West Ham.
Yeah. Look for that. Before we move on to, we've got to mention at least City
Oh,
losing to
they
Bodo.
lowered it to a 1.8 now. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, we do have
1.8
to
is
mention
tough.
that. Man City are in the shitter. Excuse me for my language.
You lose to United. You lose the derby to United. You get bitched. And then you go to the Champions League. Phil Foden has a stinker. Holland has a stinker. Rodri stinker. And you lose. to
Rodri got
Bodo.
two yellow cards within a minute of each other.
Hey, that's a
Okay.
Ballon d'Or winner right there.
I'm pretty sure they only have one win since he came back. They drew like 3 straight times.
So are we
Or
like
twice,
sure now
maybe,
that
in the
Caicedo's better
league?
than him?
Oh,
I don't think it's a
100%.
debate.
No, I'm Rodri is not good anymore. That's not like it's not like disrespect. He was very good, obviously. Like I'm tired of the people saying, "Oh yeah, he's still the Ballon d'Or winner. Respect him. He's gonna come back to form." No, he's not. He's like, it's finished. I think most people agree at this point. Their only
Congrats,
win
Prem.
with him back has been against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, which he was benched the entire game. Lost in the Champions League now. They drew in the either 2 or 3 times in the league and then lost to United. So they have not been impressive, but I love it obviously because they're dropping points.
Yeah.
Um,
I always love Rodri for taking that Ballon
Yeah.
d'Or from Vinny, but
Yes.
he's done.
I mean, to be fair, I
Yeah.
think he won the Ballon d'Or in the wrong year. Should have won it that treble year.
Yeah.
I think Holland.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm saying if he were to win a Ballon d'Or, that's the best season he has.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I get your point. Now moving on.
Predictions! Let's go.
Tomorrow's games, we are gonna do predictions for 3 games, or we could do more if we feel like it, but probably not. First one up, Atleti versus Galatasaray.
I put this here just because it's like the only other good game that I could find. The rest of these games kind of suck. But I do think that Atleti are gonna beat Galatasaray pretty handedly. I would guess like a 3-1 victory for Atleti, maybe 2-0, something like that. I don't know. Or 1-0 because Simeone does Simeone things, but
Sounds like him. I think
My
Galatasaray will give him a
question-
tough game.
I mean, yeah, they
Yeah.
have a decent team. It's just that I think Atleti's so much better.
My question is if Osimhen is back.
It looks like it says here that he's expected to be in the possible lineups, although that never says anything correctly, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll give 2 then. If he doesn't play, I'll say 2-0 Atleti. If he does play, I'm gonna say 2-1. 2-1 Galatasaray.
So you
Alright.
think that
That's-
because
I'll
Osimhen
say-
plays, they're gonna
I'll
be
say-
better defensively? Got it.
I'll say 2. No, I'll say 1-1.
Alright.
Well, it's not because of that. It's just like when you have the better player in, you're gonna like have more chances and have the other team's gonna have less momentum. Like other stuff matters.
I'm gonna say
Um,
it's gonna be a 2-2 draw. That's my guess.
Yeah, I said.
I don't
1-1.
see it being that high scoring. I don't know what you guys are like. I said
I
3-1.
said 1-1.
I said 3-1, but that's only because I think like it'll be garbage time goals, and then 2-0 is just because like another garbage time goal. But I think there'll be like one really important goal for either team.
It's valid.
Okay.
I just think that Simeone is not It's not on it right now. I just think athletic weapons slipping.
He just
So
got signed for another bajillion years, so like, you know.
yeah.
Next game, Marseille versus Liverpool. That'll be a fun one.
Liverpool
Alex
on
Greenwood,
form for some
masterclass.
reason. We hate to see it, but it's all right. Is Mason Greenwood gonna? Actually,
I
I'm gonna
wouldn't
hold
say
my tongue
on
there.
form.
I'm
They
gonna hold
have
my tongue.
3 straight draws.
When I said Liverpool, I meant Florian Wirtz. To be fair,
Yeah,
Oh
Virtus
yeah.
looks better.
Bird says yeah, for sure.
I
I'm gonna
would.
say a
I'm
2-2
gonna.
draw.
I'm gonna say. It really depends. I'm gonna say 1-1.
But I want to say 3-1 Marseille.
I like that. I like that.
There's-
I
I
like
think
that.
there's fair.
I like that.
I think Alex Greenwood's been so fire, and I think he's gonna fry
Who's Alex
whoever.
Greenwood? That's the woman.
I'm sorry, Mason Greenwood. Yeah, I get him confused because his whole beating the women thing, and
Censor,
it just got it just got mixed in my brain. But Mason
Yeah,
Greenwood's gonna
fair
fry, bro.
Oh.
He'll probably beat up Liverpool, and then he'll beat up Alex. So
Probably,
fair enough.
bro.
Last one we're gonna cover is Newcastle versus PSV. I'll go first this time because I feel like it. Newcastle are at home. I think 2-1 Newcastle. It'll be 2-0, and then it'll be 2-1 with like an 80th minute goal that they won.
Nah,
86.
bro, y'all got PSV got Serginho Dest. That's y'all's American king right there. You can't disrespect that. Nah, but yeah, I was gonna say like 2-1. I'll say like 1-0 Newcastle.
Yeah, I'll probably go like
Really
1-1,
exciting
1-0
games were
Newcastle.
today. I wish we could have predicted today. There were a bunch of other games we
Mhm.
could have talked about, but
Oh well.
it is what it is. Any other games y'all want us to talk about? Like
No, I don't think so.
Bilbao, Atalanta, mate? No, Bilbao sucks, dude. Alright. Never mind. We're so good.
Let's move on
Alright.
to.
The list.
Yeah. Hold up, let me re-say this and then.
Let me tell you something else, man.
So let's move on to our top 10 players of the last 10 years list, and it's only including the last 10 years. So
And this is
players-
excluding Messi and Ronaldo.
Shit!
To preface.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta make sure you said it. So this is only the last 10 years. Obviously, you'd think that, but like, if we're talking about players that have been good in this era, we're not including their achievements outside of that time period. So I think we could all go ahead and say our honorable mentions first, and then we'll do JJ, and then me, and then Jake, order. And we could do honorable mentions in order, and then 10 through 6, and then 5 through 1.
Bet that. Do I want to start? Not really. I don't want to start because I have 5 honorable mentions. I want to go last.
Okay, I'll go first then for honorable mentions. I have Muller and Hazard for my honorable mentions. I feel like that's fair. I'm sure you guys will both put Hazard in your top 10 because you're Chelsea fans, but he was obviously great. Just like personally, I don't think he's top 10, but I could definitely see the argument for both of them. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
That's bad. I got a couple. I've got Muller, Kante, Ramos, Aguero, and Jorginho. Those are all my
Jorginho, oh no.
top bench. Bro,
Jorginho,
Jorginho was a baller, bro. I had to put him in there. Italy winning the
Hey,
Italy
top
winning
3
the
in
Europa
Ballon
League.
d'Or 2021. What are we talking about?
yeah.
And they won the Euro, bro. Come on,
Yes.
you gotta at least
Yes.
give some respect somewhere.
UEFA Men's Player
Yeah.
of the Year 2021. Like, come on.
Yeah, come on, bro. He's good. Kante is such a baller. It hurt not to put Kante. There's just so many good midfielders to this era, and like his performances with Leicester, and then winning Champions League, and his World Cup performances. What a player! What a baller!
All right, my 5 honorable mentions. The first one, I'll just list them off. We got Salah, Ramos, Mane, Neuer, and Griezmann. Those are my 5. Salah, I think, is incredible. I just feel like I don't know, he hasn't done, like, he won the Champions League, won 2 Premier Leagues, but other than that, he's kind of been just a poacher. Not to disrespect all the goals he scored, but he
Hey,
doesn't
don't
really
disrespect
do.
the 90-plus minute goats.
He doesn't
The
really do
90-plus
anything
till Alice scores.
other than
Yeah,
score.
the black magic king.
Yeah. Ramos, I did say this before we started, but he is, I believe, the most overrated defender of all time. Overrated does not mean bad in this sense. Ramos is an amazing defender. I just feel like he has disciplinary issues, and people talk about him in that number 1, and it's really not because of his defending, but because of his goals. Like La Decima, bunch of offside goals that shouldn't have counted, but we move past that.
He has aura, bro. He has aura.
And he has aura. So,
He
like,
has
he's getting put in conversations that he shouldn't. That's what I mean by overrated. I never would mean he's bad. Next honorable mention is Sadio Mane. He is, I believe, one of the most underrated players of our generation because he got overshadowed by Salah. In that front three, obviously Firmino, I'm going to say he's the worst in that front three, but he wasn't bad by any means. But Salah and Mane were both amazing players, and I think Mane deserves respect. Neuer is the only keeper I put a shout on this list, only because I felt like we needed at least one mention of a goalie, and he's the prime example of one of the best goalies of all time. I put him number 2 of all time, but I feel like he kind of just in that decade, he kind of, there's some achievements he did outside of the decade, like early 2010s, that doesn't get mentioned here in this list, so I can't put him on there. And then Griezmann, I feel like, again, one of the most underrated players of our generation. Obviously, we have that 2016 to whenever he joined Barcelona, and then if you were to erase the Barcelona years, he could be in this list.
Except his aura got tanked when he Fortnite danced in the World Cup. It's generational
He still
loss.
won that. He still won that. And at the time, we were all doing it with him. I remember watching that game in the living room. I was doing it with him. I was taking the L with him.
Oh, goodness.
Fair enough, bro.
I think I'm too unk for that.
Top 10? Do I start now? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
you do 10 through 6.
10 through 6. All right. Number 10, I have Virgil van Dijk. I would say greatest, of our generation, the greatest center back peak of all time. And that deserves to be mentioned. And I think that's the reason. I mean, nowadays, he's a little bit less than what he was. He's still great, but he's less than what he was. But he's still an amazing defender. And then obviously from when he signed to Liverpool to about 2 years ago, before Gabriel started being the real best center back in the Premier League, he was the best center back in the world. Number 9, Eden Hazard. He's obviously, as a Chelsea fan, there is some bias, but he was, I believe, in the Premier League of this decade, he was the best player on the ball in the Premier League. There's a competition between a few players, him, Mahrez. It's kind of it, really. Him and Mahrez. But Mahrez didn't come close to being the player that Hazard was. Hazard won. He has the most, I believe he has the most man of the matches in Premier League history. He could just change the game whenever he got on the ball. It's hard. He scored outstanding goals. There's the one against Arsenal. There's the one against Liverpool. There's the one against West Ham. Like, you name so many. The one against Tottenham.
Is he better than St. Maximin, bro?
Alright.
I'm a ball.
Gucci headband, St. Maximin.
Yeah, cold.
Number 8, I have the player that Jake left off his list, N'Golo Kante. He's like, the saying was 30% of the earth is land, the rest is N'Golo Kante. He was an engine.
What's that quote by City in the Champions League final where they were like 60th minute, like the boys are pushing. If we can get past Kante, we might have a chance. Something like that.
He
Tough,
was
bro, tough.
Chelsea for what? 8-ish, 6-ish, 7 years.
You're
All
blushing,
right.
bro.
Oh no, 6. Oh no. Alright. 6-7 years, guys. Oh, ha ha ha. Um,
You know.
number 7, I have Kylian Mbappe. Great player. He will be, if this goes on another 2 years, he'll be like number 3. Because like if we were like 2 years into the future, this would be 3rd. But because he didn't do anything in 2016 and 17, he has to be 7, which kind of sucks for him. But from when he played till now, he has been arguably one of the best players, if not the best player in the world for most of that time. And then number 6,
He'll for sure go down as one of the best ever.
yeah. And then number 6, I have Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne unfortunately didn't get to win a Ballon d'Or because of some injuries, some other players just playing out of their minds. But De Bruyne had this vision that no one else had. He could just pick out a pass from anywhere. He has a rocket. He can set pieces. Like, he had basically everything. And there's nothing else I can say. He's the reason that City have come even close.
I think that's really low, personally, but
I just like the rest of these players either have Ballon d'Ors or should have Ballon d'Ors.
That's fair, yeah.
And De Bruyne never really had a season where he was like, yeah, he should really win the Ballon d'Or. You know what I mean? Like, there's arguments for players on ahead. Like, for a player I'm going to mention later, there's arguments for seasons that they should have won the Ballon d'Or. De Bruyne never really had that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I get what you mean.
He's just at that caliber.
Yeah.
At my 10, I have the 20 this season. Ice Spice, Virgil van Dijk. What a guy. He's kind of washed now, but still one of the best center backs of this generation, undoubtedly.
The best.
Undoubtedly. I don't know. However you say that, bro.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
I said it wrong the first time.
Neuer, I have at 9. I could get if he was off the list, but you know, one of the best goalkeepers of all time. I think it's kind of a 1A, 1B, Buffon, but you know, I think you could put him either way. I just think he has to be at least in the top 10. At 8, I have Salah. You know, he's not fun to watch. Obviously, he was more fun to watch in his prime, but you can't deny the stats. You can't deny, his production, even if it's not, as fun as other people or as enjoyable to watch. His production is just insane. Even last year, people were, I keep saying, but people were saying he was going to fall off. This was going to be his decline. It obviously has been this year, but last year, very incredible season from him and secured another Premier League. 7, I have Benzema, Ballon d'Or winner. Obviously doesn't have the same kind of consistency and longevity as other people.
Nah, bro. That's low, bro. Sorry. That's low.
Yeah, I guess. It's just I feel like he was more a shorter peak, and I value people who do it over assistant.
But he
Obviously,
was
it wasn't
still good. Like in the three-peat, he was good in like.
Yeah, I get it.
He was still good, man. I don't know.
I have him 7 personally, which I don't know. I was trying to fit in a 15 joke there. I can't do it. Maybe one of you guys can when you get to him. But at number 6, I have Kylian Mbappe, for sure going to be higher on this list if we do it in the future. I just think for right now, I feel like that's a fair placement.
Yeah, that's valid. So before I start my 10, I'll give another honorable mention. I actually don't have Benzema on my list. You can say he's in 15th place on my list. So there's
there you go.
No way.
I
Wow.
I genuinely think that Benzema is one of the most overrated players
Nah,
of
bro. He
like the
cooked
past
us,
however many
bro.
years.
He cooked
That was
us.
okay. So many players have cooked us, bro. It doesn't matter. Like he was just never
Ben
that good.
White,
I never thought he did anything
Kai
great.
Havertz.
Ben White, yeah, apparently he just scores against us and only us. What a little
Yeah.
prick. Whatever. Um, yeah, I just never thought he was that good. But my number 10, I've got Modric, Ballon d'Or winner, deservedly so. I mean, it's tough to win a Ballon d'Or in that era, and he won it over Messi and Ronaldo while they were still like somewhat playing. Great player, like the definition of like a midfield maestro. Was just able to control tempo perfectly and was crucial to Madrid. Like he's the only reason they could compete with Barca because of how elite Barca's midfield was.
You're gonna
But
get flamed by the Madrid fans, man. You're gonna get
I don't care, bro.
torched.
They're gonna hate you,
I'm
bro.
not
They're gonna
scared of
eat
Madrid
you, bro.
fans,
They're
bro.
gonna eat you alive.
They can worry about their own team. They just fired Xavi Alonso. Not worried.
Yeah, thanks.
And then I have Salah, great player, Egyptian king. You know, he's got his accolades. You guys have both talked about him, so not much to say. He is a wonderful player, and he definitely deserves to be on the list. Um, I wish he was more creative sometimes, but that's about it for him. Great finisher. At 8, I have EVD, elite defender, best of our generation, in my opinion. It's hard to put him any higher just because I don't think he joined Liverpool until 2018 or something like that.
Yeah.
And so like he's late in this, and then he's fallen off recently. He's still great, but I mean, his spice beams have been.
Southampton?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at Celtic and then at Southampton and then
Yeah.
went to
You know he
Liverpool.
played striker in the Netherlands?
Dude, he's a dog. But
He
great
could.
player.
I mean, he gets a lot of header goals. Obviously, not like he's not like Gabriel, but
You
He-
had
he
to
had-
he had to sneak him in there, bro. He's not Gabriel.
The
I should
the
put Gabriel.
Virgil van Dijk in the Carabao Cup final against Chelsea, that one gutted me. I knew that one was coming too. Um, yeah, but great player. At 7, I have Eden Hazard. I don't even care what people say. I don't even care opinions. I don't care the stats. I don't care none of it. You can chat all the shit. Eden Hazard is one of the best players of all time, and not in our generation, not named Messi, Ronaldo, or Neymar, the best pure footballer that we have seen
Yes.
since like Ronaldinho. Like the ball at his feet, he just does what he wants, and he's a pure
The
like
Hazard
maverick.
step
Like,
is
doesn't
back,
train.
bro. You know what y'all know
It
about the
is.
Hazard
People have been
step,
doing Bro, they don't do it like Hazard anymore,
No,
bro.
no.
Elite baller.
Elite.
And then at my 6, I have Harry Kane. Also an elite striker. He'd be higher if he had won stuff, but Spurs does that to a guy.
It's a bit Spursy in here now. I don't like it.
Yeah, it is, but he's still elite. Torched Chelsea a couple times. Torched the Premier League a lot. He's been torching the Bundesliga. Like he's just an elite striker. There's no other words to say it.
All right. 5 through 1. It's time to get heated. Number 5, I have Luka Modric.
That was zesty.
Alright. Well, number 5, I have Luka Modric. He won a Ballon d'Or. He carves up. He's as he said before, midfield maestro. I just feel like he embodied the generation of midfielders that didn't attack as much and he was that player that everyone kind of wanted to be. That player who sat there, he can come back, he can play deeper, but he could also play forward. He was like that kind of guy. And obviously the Ballon d'Or, the 2018 World Cup run, the Champions League runs, the 3-peat, and the one in 2022 and 24 technically. But yeah. Number 4, I have Benzema. He obviously touched some 15-year-olds, but that doesn't count because this is a footballing list only.
What?
So, on a footballing perspective, he's been consistent. And then, he was consistently good throughout his time in this decade. Obviously, before he went to Saudi and kind of tarnished it a little bit for the money. But he was consistent up until that year where he won the Ballon d'Or, and then when he won the Ballon d'Or, he was the best player in the world, undoubtedly. Can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
People were scared to go up against him. He was scoring for fun. He was the reason they made it that far in the first place. Like, without him, if they had anyone else, maybe aside from a few players, they don't get where they were. One of these players, there's actually 2 players on this list that would have done it. Number 3 is Luis Suarez, who was arguably, with this next guy, the best striker of our generation, which I guess I don't think... Well, I guess I do think he is, but that's because we're counting before. But 2016 onwards, like, he was good at everything. I think he's the top assister at the striker position in La Liga history or something like that. Like, he's an assister. He scored goals. He won the Pichichi with Ronaldo and Messi in the league. Like, he could do everything, and he was so good. The biting doesn't count also because that was before 2016. So, number 2...
I think he was a part of the best trio ever.
Yeah.
Attacking trio ever. So.
Yeah. Number 2 is the best striker of this last decade, Robert Lewandowski. Got robbed of a Ballon d'Or. Like, 2020, if there was a Ballon d'Or, he would have won it. And then 2021, he got robbed by Messi, unfortunately. Because I love Messi, and I think he deserves every Ballon d'Or, but not that one. Or the 2023 one. But it is what it is. Lewandowski scored for fun. And that's kind of what he did. And he had no allegations. He just did some cringy TikToks. So...
Still does.
Yeah, he got back on the wave after like a 3-year hiatus. He came back to TikTok, but no allegations, or controversies gets him a bit higher. And then the king of the 2016 to 2026, not including Messi and Ronaldo, is Neymar Jr. And obviously there's the numbers don't speak for him, but we all know Neymar. So
I mean, prime Neymar numbers do. Speak for
but
him.
They do.
Some of those seasons.
Yes, obviously prime Neymar, but I'm talking about there's injuries involved, and he doesn't have the volume that these other players of Lewandowski, Benzema, Suarez have in that attacking role. But he is the most pure footballer, I believe, of all time. He was silky. He can weave through in and out. He creates chances. He scores goals. He had an awesome weak foot. He had crosses. He just did everything, and it was insane to watch. And it's kind of sad that we're not going to be able to see him play for much longer, even at all, because who the hell watches the Brazilian league other than some Neymar fanboys?
To be fair, he just carried Santos out of
He did.
relegation.
Yeah, but Neymar
with
fanboys are the
torn
only.
knee.
But
With
Neymar
a torn knee.
Neymar fanboys are the only people who are really watching the Brazilian league right now, other than Brazil.
I watched the Brazilian league.
Did you watch the Brazilian league before Neymar got there?
Yeah.
All right, never mind that.
Flamengo have good with Luis Felipe. I've watched Palmeiras for a while. Corinthians.
They're cool. Brazilian league is cool. They showed at the.
It's a good league.
I might have to start watching it low key. Anyways,
and it's so I forget. There's so much parity, too. Like the team could win the league and then get relegated the next season. Like there's so much,
it's competition. I like
It's
that.
wild. And
I'm
it's
gonna
wild
start
where you're in
watching.
a,
That's my
league
New Year's.
that you could perform bad and get shanked in the streets after the game.
That's my New Year's resolution. To watch the Brazilian league. I have to pick a team now. Comment below what team I should support.
Santos.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's way too Neymar fanboy. I like Neymar, but not that much. Alex, you're next.
You do oh shoot, what's that one? Corinthians. You could do Corinthians.
Corinthians is a good team.
Why would I do Corinthians? I don't even like Memphis
That's
Depay
tough.
that much, dude.
They have Memphis Depay, I think.
He just said he didn't like him, bro.
I just said I don't like him that much.
Oh, I didn't.
You could watch Palmeiras for Victor Roque.
Yeah, bro. And that's where
Yeah.
Esteban came from, and Andre Santos. So,
True.
like,
And Endrick, right? Yeah.
yeah.
And now getting into my top 5. At number 5, I have Luka Modric, one of the best midfielders ever. Obviously, like you guys said, he was able to, help Madrid compete against those insane Barcelona midfields. Won a Ballon d'Or in the hardest time to win, the hardest era to win a Ballon d'Or, and finally broke the chain of Messi and Ronaldo Ballon d'Ors. So very very impressive from him. Club and country, of course. The stuff he did with Croatia was incredible. So, at number 4, I have Luis Suarez, one of my least favorite players of all time. But because I like Ghana, I may not look it, but
Why do you
Ghana is in my heart.
What in the
You
world?
eat fufu?
May not
You're at fufu?
It may not be in my blood, but it's in my Ghana is in my heart.
Would be the worst sentence of 26 so far.
Not respect me.
I'm clipping that, bro.
Um,
Get ready, bro. Get ready.
Lewa. So yeah, Ghana. I will be supporting you at the World Cup. So hopefully
You're an
Try to get a
American.
quick
Support
support.
America.
Oh well, no, I'm supporting America first, but like.
But aren't you also
can support
German?
other nations, too. Yeah. I'm
So you're
German and
supporting
English
the United States, Germany, and Ghana.
and Scottish. I could support a lot.
You guys
USA
support one
first.
team, and that's a fact.
USA first. At number 3, I have Lewa. In my opinion, he's the greatest striker of the generation. You could go either way though. Just an incredible player. So many achievements, so many incredible goals, incredible moments. 5 goals after being subbed on
Goals in 9 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
9 minutes. Yeah, he's just incredible.
That video comes on my feed once in a while, like the Bundesliga one.
Like clockwork, bro.
Yeah, it just randomly pops on my recommended like once a year.
At number 2, I have Kevin De Bruyne. I think he was a little low for you, JJ, personally, but
Nah, who cares? It's my list.
yeah, no, I know. I
don't care about your
personally disagree.
opinion.
But, KDB, definitely an amazing player and super instrumental in those KDB or in those city sides. Obviously Holland is Holland and he's still going to be dominant without him, but part of his dominance you can attribute to some of the passes that Bruyne had.
Or as Derek Ray would say, Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah. Bro,
That was like a big meme for a while.
Great.
this is random, but I keep getting those. I keep getting those videos.
The worst you can
of,
say
like,
is no. What if she comes
Yeah.
around and says, I sent you that video and you sent it back to me. What are we doing?
Oh, I sent it in the group chat. But anyway,
Aura.
my number 1, of course, it's Neymar. He's so tough. If he was in any other generation, he would have had multiple Ballon d'Ors. Obviously, he had injuries as well, but
I don't like that argument though, because if he was in any other generation, he would have been eaten alive, because he would have got tackled so hard he would have died. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Look at Ronaldinho though. He played in that generation and he didn't get eaten alive.
Yeah, but he also played until he was like 31 and then partied himself out.
Yeah. I guess. But
He would have been fine in the sense of tackles, but he definitely would have been injured more, which is crazy to say because he's already injured a lot.
That's true, but I don't know.
He already has no knee cartilage. Like, what else can we do?
He's so good. I think he's gonna play at the World Cup, and it would be so cool. Obviously, I want USA to win. Brazil aren't even one of my main ones I want to win, but
One of your
it would be an
15.
amazing story if Neymar helped Brazil win the World Cup. You know what I mean? That would be an incredible story. Obviously, it's been very elusive to him, but only time will tell.
Bro,
I mean,
imagine the scenes if they make it to like the semis and they face Germany again and they just lose like 8-0.
well, to be fair, I don't
Or
think
they could
Germany
just
are making it that far. So,
Hey, don't
Yeah,
disrespect Kai Havertz like that, bro.
oh
Come
my
on.
bad, bro.
yeah.
60
Maybe
million
if he
down the
had
drain, Kai
some
Havertz scores
Brooks
again.
playing him passes, then I guess he has Musiala, so
And Verts, bro. Come on.
Wirtz is
that is
terrible on
yes.
international. Like he didn't do anything. Like he's not good in the international
Musiala's
scene.
good though.
Yeah, he's fine.
Musiala is good. Glad to see he's okay. All right. Well, for my number 5, I have Neuer. I mean, obviously, a lot of his success was before, like we talked about, but he's still elite. He was still arguably the best in the world, and still arguably is the best in the world. And it's like how many years into his career, and like that's
Yeah,
just unheard of for contribution to your team. And
And
he's
he
just a
like
club
tore his
legend.
leg in half on a ski trip too, and he's still good.
Yeah, just an absolute dog. Saved Bayern in so many moments. Just a pure, like I think he's the best goalkeeper of all time, and I don't think that nobody will come close for a while. But
and
he's been
and
amazing.
got the Champions League in 2020. So,
And
Yeah,
2013, but that doesn't count.
yeah, that's
but
not
yeah, I was just saying because it's only the last 10. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Neuer was a dog. Number 4, I've got Luis Suarez, the ear biter, the handball merchant. You know, shithouse master, but he was a great player. I don't think Messi and Neymar is as successful without like Suarez because he was just the perfect 9 for them because he could drop back into space.
Hey,
He could
wait.
poach.
You said biter and handball. Don't forget raging racist too. That's another one.
yeah, of
Oh yes,
course.
my apologies. How could I forget that?
Don't forget. Don't forget.
Yeah, but absolute class. He was class at Liverpool. He was class at Atletico. He was wonderful at Barcelona. Had a lot of great moments with Messi and Neymar. There's iconic trio, and he is good. I don't think he's the best striker, but he was a fantastic player. And then at 3, I have KDB. In my opinion, the best midfielder of our generation. There's just not a pass on the pitch that he couldn't make. Like, no matter where he was,
You
he could
know,
see the entire field.
you know what I saw? I saw this one thing about De Bruyne. There was a pass map where it said he passed the ball from one corner to the other corner of the pitch, like diagonal wise. It was like, bro, that didn't happen, bro. There was a pass map where it's just like a ball from
You
like
never
this
know, bro. You
over.
probably-
never know,
probably
bro.
could. You probably could.
Yeah, but we're just watching his like highlight reels and the
Yeah.
balls that he like whipped in that would move in crazy ways and just land perfectly in the striker's feet. Just what a baller! And I wish he stayed at Chelsea. I don't know if he would have been as good as if he stayed at Chelsea, but
Yeah, Mourinho
I would have
pushed him
loved to
out.
watch him
Mourinho pushed out a lot
play
of
there.
talent, though.
Yeah, him and Salah, bro, would have been tough.
Mhm.
In my number 2, I have Neymar. We've talked a lot about him. World class player, best talent I think we've ever seen. Just I think he's the best winger of all
I mean,
time. Like just pure winger.
Esteban's the best talent we've ever
He's
seen
him.
of all time. What are we talking about?
Oh, you're right. My bad. Neymar was just the first Esteban.
Yeah.
um, but he was just the perfect winger.
Yeah,
Had
he
the
was he was
skills,
the
the finishing,
prototype.
passing. He's a baller. He's definitely like a streets legend too. Like I don't feel
Oh
like
yeah.
there's a single play person. Like if you're a football fan, you love Neymar. I mean, you can hate like his playboyness and how he was kind of a drama queen at PSG for a little bit, but
And how he
like as a
takes the
footballer,
week off of his sister's birthday every year.
oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, shout out that. But just a pure baller. Just like if football was a person, it would be Neymar, and I don't think there's
Yeah,
much debate
I
about
agree.
that. And then at number 1, I've got Lewandowski. I think he's so underrated, which is crazy to say because he's so elite. I think he should have won that Ballon d'Or. Um, it's very rare you find a player that moves from like heavy rivals like Dortmund to Bayern, and he's still like loved by both franchises. Like that's insane. Like you have to be a special player
Yeah, Mario
for
Götze
that.
tried that, and he got shunned by both of them.
Yeah, he got cooked. Yeah, so it just doesn't happen. And like elite production, no matter where he's gone. Went to Barcelona. He's old as hell, and he's still producing an elite level. Won the Liga last year against like who we thought were going to be an insane Real Madrid team, and Lewandowski's still producing. I mean, there's just not much you can say. He's got everything you want. A striker. He's got great defense. Like just a perfect player, and I think the best striker since like R9 probably. I mean, not counting Ronaldo because Ronaldo played everywhere, but
To be fair, it was close between Lewa and Neymar for me. It was a very big debate. I just think that I like Neymar better. So like,
yeah, I like Neymar better as like a peak, but he just
yeah.
like with the PSG stuff, and then how he's finished the last like 3 years with Saudi, and then
Yeah.
back to Santos. I just think Lewandowski edges because Lewandowski's won trophies and he still scored 50 goals like 2 years ago last year.
One thing
So.
I want to say before we leave, do y'all know that one football channel called 44 Tunes?
I love 414s, bro. They're funny.
They're so funny.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen them on YouTube, but I've
Their
seen them
songs
on-
are so funny, bro.
1, 2, 3, not only you and me. That's the greatest song of all time. The MSN song, that's iconic.
Really?
And it's
I've seen,
been,
like-
I saw the video, it was like a 10-year anniversary of it. I'm like, damn, I'm old. Even though
Oh.
I'm not old. I'm only 19.
Yeah, you are.
Alright,
You are old.
That's pretty old, bro.
alright, my bad,
go ahead
guys.
and
I'm
mark it
pushing
out for
30,
me.
guys. My bad.
How much you got in your 401k?
5 million, bro.
Damn.
I'm rich. No. But yeah. That's about it. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna try and do more episodes. I had a vacation that was kind of last minute. So that's why I wasn't there last episode. These two had to record without me. They thought I was ghosting them, but little did they know that I'm back and better than ever.
Got it figured out.
We got
Bro
it
just
figured
pulled a
out.
Neymar for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully you guys like. Please like and subscribe. Share the video with your dad and your mom and your brother, and if you have a sister,
And
go
cousins.
cousins. You know, go onto your family computer and like the video from there on all the different accounts that are signed in on there. Even if it's like some random dude who came to your house 5 years ago who logged into the Google account. Check out our TikTok, X, Instagram, all under Football Central Podcast. We're going to do some exclusive content there soon, hopefully. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.